I'm gonna bring him up, but unfortunately, he has nothing to sell. Except his great sense of humor. That's right. And he came all the way from Little River, Northwest area, all the way from Little River. And he told me it was a hell of a walk. But coming from Little River, I'll tell you, it's kind of appropriate for this next guy. You know why? Because he and Little River, they both have a big mouth. Not a geography crowd here. So let's give it up for Jason Wolf.
Thank you, Marty. Thank you, Club 52. Everybody give it up for Marty. Don't love Marty. That is great. He's funny. He's a good guy. So, I was breaking. I am not Adam Sandler. Some people say I look like Adam Sandler.
You're a thicker Adam.
Exactly. I'm a thicker Adam Sandler. Some people say I look like DJ Khaled. Have you ever seen DJ Khaled?
Yeah.
That guy eats, right? Have you ever seen him eat?
No.
Well, I kind of think I look like if DJ Khaled maybe ate Adam Sandler. That's what I look like. I don't know. Yeah, I'm definitely a little bit of a thicker big boy. Last time I saw more than just the tip of my penis, Obama was in office. I miss Obama. I also miss seeing more than just the tip of my penis. The last time I looked in a full-length mirror naked, my belly button looked in the mirror too and winked back at me and said, hey. So, yeah, my name is not Adam. My name is actually Jason Wool, W-O-O-L, like a sheep. I learned I had to say that because most people, for some reason, think I say wolf, W-O-L-F. I'm like, no, wool like a sheep. Don't you all people know you're fucking farm animals? I mean, how do you get that confused? I'm like, I'm not the wolf that's gonna dress up in your grandma's clothes. I'm more like a wolf in sheep's clothing that's gonna maybe ask her grandma to take her dentures out so I can get some real head. Yeah, bend her over the bed like the gilf that she is. That's more me, right? So, let's see. You guys are a little bit of an older crowd here compared to Spanish. I was told this was going to be a Spanish crowd, so this is interesting. So, I was talking to my mom on the phone the other day, and my mom's getting a little older, and she got her space bags and her freezer bags confused. And I realized this, but I looked in her freezer, and I'm like, Mom, why is there a sweater? Then I go in her bedroom, and I'm like, something smells funny. And I look in her bed, and she's got a frozen turkey. The fucked up thing is my mom's a vegetarian. I'm afraid to look in the extra freezer in her garage, let alone what the fuck might be hiding in the attic. So, as a kid growing up, I took the English language a little literally. And the Jehovah's Witnesses, I kept hearing about them, right? And I'm like, the Jehovah's Witnesses, who are these people? What did they witness? Like, did they witness a bad plane crash, a train crash? Did like something happen to them where they had post-traumatic stress syndrome, right? And I'm like, why do they all have to go to a meeting once a week? Then I figured out that the meeting they went to once a week was Oops Church. That's kind of like the NAACP, it's the National Association for the Advancement of Colored People. I thought it was for National Association Against Colored People. Oops. It's kind of like the Salvation Army, right? I was like, Salvation Army, what are they, a bunch of guys in uniforms with Bibles marching down the street singing hymns? Little did I know, it was a thrift store, right? It's kind of like a creamery and a crematorium. I my mom kept explaining it to me. No matter how many times she explained it to me, she was like, one was where you get ice cream, the other one's kind of like where they take people and they burn them. I was like, it just didn't make sense in my little head as a kid. All I could think of was like Auschwitz with sprinkles. Ooh, too soon. Too soon, huh? So, the other day I'm driving in Hialeah and I saw the House of Maize, Casa de Maize, right? And I'm like, what is this place? So I look and their menu has corn 27 different ways pretty much. You got corn on the cob, roasted corn, corn this way, corn that way. I'm like, that's great, but what difference does it make how they serve it, right? It's always going to come out the same way. That's a shitty joke. That's a corny joke, actually, right? It's a corny joke. I like that one. That was good. So, let's see here. Oh, that's right. The other comedian was talking about head and shoulders, right, for a minute. Well, and yeah, the butthole, something like that. Well, I realized head and shoulders. Do you guys remember the kids' song, Head and Shoulders, Knees and Toes, right? You remember that as a kid? Well, as I've gotten older, I realized it's more like relationship goals, right? Head. If the girl doesn't give good head, you don't want her, right? Shoulders. If she's not a good girl, she doesn't have good shoulders to let you cry on when you need to. She's not good for you, right? That's a good dating goal. Knees. She better be getting on her knees to give you the good head, right? And then toes. My toes better be curling like bacon in a frying pan while she's giving me that head. You like that one? So let's see. I have a couple other ones I've been working on here for you guys. Oh yeah. Since you guys are a little bit of an older crowd, I watched this thing on Instagram the other day, and I'm getting older. I'm actually about to celebrate my 50th birthday. This August. And I realized they were showing on this documentary show that if you are right-handed and you always brush your teeth with your right hand, but if you start brushing your teeth now with your left hand, it helps like redo your synapses, it helps open up. You've heard about this, right? Well, I was wondering, instead of brushing my teeth, if it works the same way since I'm right-handed, if I start jerking off with my left hand, right? I'm gonna go home later on and find out. If anybody wants to help me, let me know. I was hungry the other day, and I was cooking some shepherd's pie, right? And I realized I love to cook, but I'm not a shepherd. So now I'm on a flock of fucking sheep, and I'm still hungry. Wool, exactly. That's kind of like, I was wondering the other day, if you buy and sell and trade stocks, right, and you're Jewish, is it kosher to buy and sell and trade bacon stocks? Is that kosher or not kosher, right? Oh, what else do I have here for you guys tonight? Oh yeah, speaking of my birthday, since my birthday is coming up, I thought it would be fun for my 50th birthday. I realized the other day, guess who has no age limit for birthday parties? Thank you. Could you imagine BYOB at Chuck E. Cheese? For your 50th birthday party, Chucky comes out, starts singing. I don't know. Thought it would be kind of fun. So, I'm sure Marty's going to give me the light here in a few minutes. How am I doing on time, Marty? I got a couple more for you guys. So, living here in Miami, I realized that Jesus can go both ways. Yeah, you're laughing. The first thing, what did you think about? Gay or straight, right? Exactly. No, I'm not trying to be belligerent to Jesus. I'm talking about the pronunciation. It can either be Jesus or Jesus, right? So if it's all beautiful, holy, died on a cross, literally nailed it, that's Jesus, right? If he shows up 6 hours hours late, smells like weed, carrying a six-pack of Modelo, wants to get paid under the table. That's Jesus. If you walk in your house and your grandmother's clutching her pearls, crying on the couch, she's praying to Jesus. No, she's praying to Jesus. Now, if you walk in your house and you hear you're cheating on your boyfriend with Jesus of 25 years, right? If it's all holy and walked on water, that's Jesus, right? All of a sudden you hear something running around on your roof, walking around, screaming, "Where's the weed at 3 a.m.? That's Jesus. All of a sudden you see a guy run by, jump in your window and hide underneath your bed, and before you can do anything, you hear a knock at your door and you open it up and it's ice. That's Jesus under your bed praying at Jesus. Ice doesn't catch him. My last one here for you guys. You guys have all seen these construction that they're doing down here in Miami. These arches that they're building that are way over budget. They're not hurricane proof. They have faulty concrete. There's all sorts of messed up things that they've done. But I realized that these arches, they're trying to emulate the St. Louis arches, okay? Which kind of makes sense. I mean, St. Louis is the gateway to the West, right? The beautiful, beautiful arch. All of a sudden, I'm sitting there going, what the fuck are they trying to emulate here in Miami? Like, what is Miami like the gateway to? Cocaineville? So that's when I was like, here, let me do a little bit more research about these arches. And that's when I realized that the arches, the architect that's building them, I cannot make this up. His name is Donald McDonald. So Miami is really getting cocaine, white, gold, big arches from Donald Ronald McDonald. And I can't make this up, people. So on that note, all I gotta say is, ba-da-ba-ba-ba. I'm snorting with Marty in the bed. Have a good night, guys. Thank you very much for my time, and thank you, Marty.
Thank you.
And give it up for Adam Sandler. Yeah. They love you in the wedding singer.
You can do it, Marty.
All I can say is if you're against homosexual marriage, do not marry a homosexual.